passion, wisdom, inspiration. Famous with Lewis. Hello, I'm Lewis, and you're watching Famous with Lewis, the educational interview program where we talk to celebrities and I find out what they're all about. So, who are you?
Hi Lewis, I'm Jennifer Hansen and I'm a newsreader.
Thank you for coming onto the show, Jennifer.
Pleasure. Lovely to be here.
Oh, this is a bit... Thank you for coming onto the show, Jennifer.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. So, Jennifer, you're a professional news reader.
Correct.
What does that involve?
Well, there's a few tips that I've written down that I thought I could share with you.
Okay.
But of course, mostly it's about presenting to the camera in a way that's seemingly intelligent and informative, and in a way that doesn't distract the viewer too much from the story. So, for instance, you know, I wouldn't wear a low-cut top. It would distract the viewer to other areas instead of listening to the information.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes.
When there is sad news, is it hard to report the news even when it is upsetting?
Yes, that is difficult.
There's a lot of good news stories, but there's also a lot of bad news stories.
There is, I know.
I think the news should be split up in two. So you have the good news stories, and then you have the bad news stories at a later time, and you can decide to watch the program that you want to watch, like the good news, because there's too much bad news in the world today.
But you know that we always have light stories towards the end of the news, the fluffy stories, and we actually call them out. This works well that you've got all your lovely little cat props there, because we call it the Save the Cat story that lightens the moment at the end of the news. Because people like to watch the tragedies, because then they can go, oh, my life doesn't suck after all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes people feel better to watch the bad news.
I don't think I agree with that.
It's true. Psychological studies show.
Psychological, what is that?
Studies of human behaviour and the mind.
Okay. So people like bad news. Why?
Because then they can compare it to their life and see something terrible that's happened to other people and think, thank God that's not me.
Well, I don't think that makes much sense, because I don't like bad news at all, and I would just prefer to watch the good news. That's why I think there should be a good news program. That's right, with only good news stories, and I think it should be called The Good News.
And spray, yes!
Okay.
Now I'm going to do mine.
You're watching The Good News. I'm Lewis.
And I'm Jennifer.
And here's what's happening in your good news.
Yesterday, a man found a $2 coin in his pocket that he forgot he had.
That's pretty good, Jennifer. The government has made new laws making ice creams free for everyone.
Cats are now officially the best animal in the world. Yesterday, the question was put to the entire world, and the results confirmed that cats are hands down the best animal in the world. Dogs came in at second, followed by goldfish and then cows.
Cats are great, Jennifer. And now let's take a look at tomorrow's weather. Tomorrow's weather.
The weather?
Llewellyn.
Is Llewellyn the weather guy?
Yes. And sorry, he forgot. There we go, and that's how you report the weather, Llewellyn. Oh, what marvellous weather. Great for a weekend out at the beach, huh, Jen?
It certainly is, Lewis.
That's right. Jennifer, have you ever sneezed while reporting the news?
No, but I have had a tickle in my throat where I couldn't stop coughing, and that's so embarrassing.
Did you cough on the program?
Yes.
Oh no, how did you deal with that?
Drank lots of water. Do you know, I'll give you another newsreader tip. If you do get a coughing fit, do you know what the best thing you can do is? Not cough.
Okay, how do you make that happen?
You have to hold your breath.
What happens when you get sick and then you can't go in to report the news?
Then you have a day off.
Okay, that's pretty easy.
Yep, and someone fills in. They want to fill in because they're hoping they'll get your job.
Oh, that's pretty dangerous.
I had to read the news once with a prolapse disc in my back, which was very painful. So I had to take medication, and I had to time it so the medication didn't affect me while I read the news, because you will be slurring your words and that sounds terrible. So during sport, I would lie down on the podium behind the seats of the news desk while Stephen Quartermain read sport, just so I could at least rest the back, and then I'd get back in the news chair and pretend I was fine.
Wow, that's a lot of work. Are you okay now?
I'm great now.
Oh, that's good.
It is. Need some water? You can borrow my duck cup.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just careful of the lipstick on the...
Sorry to interrupt you, Jennifer. It looks like I'm receiving some breaking news from a roving reporter. Yes, I am. Let's just turn on the television. Hello? Hello, roving reporter, are you there? Hello?
Len.
Hello, welcome to the entertainment section. I'm Len reporting.
Okay.
Tell us, Len, what's happening in the world of entertainment? We've heard all the rumours.
Hello, my name is Len, and I'm reporting for the entertainment part of the good news.
Yes, Dad?
I have a joke book here that I'd like to read 5,001 and 2-line jokes, and the subtitle is The A to Z of Snappy,
like he can
surefire humour on 250 popular topics.
Okay, just read the next bit, Jennifer, thank you.
Sure. That's fantastic. Thank you, Len. And in sport news today, one of the biggest wins in soccer history was recorded. Mr. Bianchi reports.
Hoy Italia y España jugaron el partido más entretenido del siglo. 17 tarjetas amarillas y 8 tarjetas rojas fueron presentadas durante el partido, en donde inclusive el arquero hizo 3 goles a sus rivales. La España grandiosa derrotó a una Italia cansada por 100 goles a 0. España, España, ¡viva la España!
Very passionate report. Thank you, Mr. Bianchi.
In other news, everyone is nice on the internet now. There's no cyberbullying and nobody sends you private messages telling you that your funny jokes are not funny.
As of tomorrow, there will be no pollution. Trees will no longer be cut down and all homeless people will have houses.
Jennifer, how new is the news, really, when you think about it? Because you hear the news on in the studio, but before that, there would have been the news that happened. So when they report it, it's old news, isn't it? I think of news like old clothes. Because old clothes aren't really old. Old clothes are old. When you go to the shop where they sell the new clothes, those clothes are actually old because someone's worn them before. There's not much difference between Target and an op shop if you really think about it, because people can wear those clothes whenever they want when they go browsing and then they just put them on. And in op shops, it's the same thing.
I think you've got a point, because there are news stories that are played on the 10 o'clock morning news and they're recycled for the 6 o'clock news and then again for the late news. So there are a lot of similarities there.
They play them over and over.
Seems like our entertainment reporter is back. Len, are you there?
Yes, okay, the news. Sorry, I turned that on. Thank you, Jennifer. Yes, Len, are you there?
I can hear everything now, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Len. How is it shaping up over there?
Well, we have some very exciting entertainment news. More information has come to our hand, and the locals are very excited because there's a rumour celebrities are in town. So that's exciting.
It's very exciting, Len. Could you talk to one of the locals?
Here comes a local now. Here comes a local, and Mr. Local Man, are you excited?
Yes, very excited. Really.
And are you excited because there's celebrities in town?
Yes, for sure.
And would you like to hear a joke?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go back to the news now. Thank you, Dad.
What did...
Thank you so much. Back to the news, Jennifer.
We should ask him what celebrity?
I think he was telling a joke.
Oh, okay.
Jennifer, have you ever worn slippers while reporting the news? Because the desk is so high, you can wear whatever you like that makes you feel comfortable.
I think you really need to keep in character as such. You need to have a respectable outfit from head to toe, and that helps you present the news with authority.
Because I was thinking of using these cat slippers.
Okay.
I'm not wearing them at the moment, but I just wanted your feedback on whether I should be using them or not.
Well, I think if they make you feel more comfortable, you could. They're very cute.
There's quite a lot of detail in the whiskers. If you look there, there's whiskers and their little eyes. These are very good, except now it's it's a little bit broken. So it's old. It's an old news.
Yeah, it is. Although relevant because we were talking about cats in the news today.
Yes, that's right. Oh, the news. Okay. The news, Jennifer. Thank you. Yes, the news.
I love Fairy Floss. What a great news story.
And in good news, there is no more war anymore. All the wars in the world have stopped and people are making new friends and playing bingo together instead.
And the weekend has been extended to 4 days.
Oh yes, that's very exciting. Yes, put him through now. It's our entertainment reporter. Len, where are you?
We're at the door, Lewis, and we're chasing down the local celebrities. That's Llewellyn and me. We're like the paparazzi.
And Len,
here's the celebrities.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Len has reached the celebrity destination.
Hello, celebrities.
Hello, Len.
How are the celebrities Jennifer doing? And Lewis.
Yes,
Hi,
I'm
Len.
Lewis.
And Jennifer, how has it been being interviewed by Lewis today?
Oh, it's very professional. He's wonderful. I can only aspire to reach his level of interviewing skills.
Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer.
That's a lovely thing to say about Lewis. And what about Llewellyn? Do you like him as well?
He has a really unique style of weather presenting. I think he has huge potential.
They're lovely boys, both of them. And Lewis, how has it been interviewing Jennifer, please?
Jennifer's been a great guest. She's been very professional as well. And I would definitely love to host the news with her again or interview her again. She's been great. And she's wearing lovely
Jennifer,
clothes
would you
too.
like to hear one of my jokes, please?
I could think of nothing better.
We had the weather earlier,
yes,
and it's a weather joke.
Okay.
Why was the boy confused when he asked his father what the weather was going to be tomorrow?
Why, Len?
Because his father said it's going to be rainy, sunny.
Well, that brings us to the end of the program. Thank you for watching Famous with Lewis and the good news. I'm Lewis.
And I'm Jennifer.
We now leave you with footage of the Good News crew waving goodbye.
I went alone on our honeymoon because my wife had already seen Niagara Falls. That's a famous waterfall, and it's nice to see that. The best way to save money on your honeymoon is to go alone. That will be a funny honeymoon by yourself. She married so late in life that Medicare paid for the honeymoon. And he won't talk much about the honeymoon. All he said was when they came down for breakfast the first morning, he asked for separate checks. Okay, our honeymoon was a long...
Thank you for your time. Enjoy the show? Thank you. Make sure you join me next week with my new guest. Can you guess the guest? Whose name is this? Tune in next week to find out, or visit my Twitter and Facebook page for more clues. Thank you for your time.